What it is, guys, it is your old boy Pilk, and I'm coming at you tonight with a little bit of a generic video. Some just basic stuff we want to talk about. The weekends are a really great time to grind Dokkan Battle, and there's just so much going on right now as far as just being able to work on your general populace. Now, Saturday is kind of typically considered the Villain's Day. So what I generally do is I go in here, and you'll notice my team is jacked right now. I go to Extreme and I go to Available so that I can tell all the units that I have that really just need to be awakened. And then I do it by Super Attack level so I know what's important. So one thing I had been working on was this Int Cooler. I really need to work on my Int team. He's a free-to-play unit, yes, but you know, maybe he's worth a damn. I don't know. Just playing around with him. So what I was doing, just general, gameplay and working on units and trying to improve my teams. One thing I think that gets overlooked is the Hero Extermination Plan. Hero Extermination Plan and obviously the Villain Strike Back. In both of these events, there are an absolute ton of medals and things like that you couldn't normally get unless you were running, events that pop up maybe every 6 months. So in this case, all of Cooler's medals are available. If we go over here to the Evil Villain Strike Back team, there's even more. There's pretty much all the Dokkan medals from the Reawakenings of Tournament Rewards. You have a couple free-to-play units. You've got the Battle of Gods. I'm actually working on that next. So lots and lots of stuff in here. Plus, this Whis is just absolutely awesome. If you don't have him, farm him up, get him. I don't even think you necessarily need to get him to Super Attack 10. He's really more of a defensive unit and a health buff. I've never known him to do insane damage, but really worthwhile. And if you haven't been farming his sub, you can see there's an insane number of stones available, and we need to start hoarding stones. Let's be real here. Int Gogeta is upon us shortly. Strength Janemba, actually, I will be going ham on Strength Janemba. I need him desperately. So, well, I say, okay, I don't need him desperately, but I want him really bad. So I'm just going to run through an event here real quick, and then we're going to talk a little bit more about other types of farming. We'll make this a fairly quick video tonight. No need to get too in-depth with all of this. So, I do apologize yet again. Audio from the system is down. So we have a little background music tonight. Little mood music for you. Tell me what you think. What's up, girl? So, my sexual harassment aside, we are just going to jump into this here fight. I don't need all this mess. And bash through this. Now, this is not that dissimilar to what you see in the event. It's just a little bit easier. The units have fewer hit points, etc., etc. Okay? Obviously, my team's probably a little OP. It's just a little OP. So they're gonna wreck face. But typically, like I said, the weekends are just a great time to grind. And rather than doing a whole bunch of Dokkan events, which cost an insane amount of stamina, if you have like free-to-play units, or you're going after LR Frieza, or you're going after LR Goku, or any of those guys, this is a great event to start farming at free-to-play units, or feed some units, or get some, other Dokkans completed, things like that. Alright, he's going to jump into his tech phase. But this is something I think gets overlooked, because everyone's looking at your Dokkan events, your summonable units, and all this stuff. And really, any unit you get as a drop in here is going to be good against Goku or Frieza. So, don't be bashful about abusing this. I love Fusion's teams. Oh my god. Even before Gogeta, I love Fusion's teams. They're just chock full of ki. GT teams are almost as bad. It's just crazy. Well, that was perfect timing. Alright. Did not do that on purpose, I swear to God. Alright, check this out. Buttloads of Awakening Medals. And probably one more run and I'll be able to actually upgrade my cooler and see what he's all about. I do have dupes of the cooler set up, so I've got to run through it a few more times. I need ass loads of these medals to get those dupes. And legitimately, I'm probably not going to put orbs into them yet. But as I always say, opening paths is never a waste of your time. And of course, those are the medals that I am full of and I don't need at the moment. So anyway, that's just talking about that real quickly. These run all weekend. So don't get too caught up in trying to, chase 50 stam, 40 stam events when you can go down here and for, what was that one? How much stamina was that one? 15 stam. I could run that several times over versus running, some of those other events. Now, the other thing I did want to bring up, I talked a little bit about this last night, really use this weekend, really all the weekends, to focus on building your teams and building them up. Obviously, we are going to be taking on LR Frieza tomorrow. At this point, I'm debating if we're going to spend some stones on him. As I said, we've got 4 cards coming out, and I don't know in what order. I have heard rumors that we are supposed to be getting Int Gogeta and Strength Janemba in the next few days. I think that's overhyped. I would be shocked if we got them before, at least before Thursday. And I know it's a global thing. Most countries don't give a darn about, U.S. Thanksgiving. But we are leading into the December winter holiday, Christmas, whatever you want to call it, and that's going to be a huge time. Now, me personally, I would like to think that just looking at the stats and all that, now that we've got Gogeta and all that stuff, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, I would say there's less of a reason to force out Int Gogeta. I think they're going to hold on to him. He's a big bill. It's him and Janemba. I think they're going to be the big ones. I think they're going to wait till December. I have no proof of this. I've looked around. I have yet to find any documentation proving otherwise. If it's come out, definitely let me know down below, but I want to think that Super Saiyan 3 Broly is the one they're going to bring out next, if not Gotenks. But I think it's been a long time since there's been a Gotenks. Broly's always hype. We just got Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's leadership skills. I think dropping that Super Saiyan 3 Broly just makes too much business sense, because he's going to sell. He's going to sell because he has the name, he's popular, especially in the Western world. Way more than, Japan. So, in my mind, from a business sense, I think that makes a lot of sense. I would do him, and I would do Gotenks, and then, come mid-December, or even, let's just say, like, right around that Christmas time, do a big event, do a Dragonstone sale, do all that stuff, go nuts, end of the year bash, boom, release Janemba and Gogeta on a dual Dokkan. My mind, that's what makes sense, but we'll see what happens. So, the other thing I wanted to talk about here real quick, and I did talk about this a little bit last night, let's just go to Base Acquired. If you guys are not doing the current events running, you are missing out on something pretty special. Now, I've gotten massively hosed. I have dropped 7 units into the sky, and I've only gotten 2 super attack. That's absolutely unbelievably frustrating. But the events that we just recently got, if it ever loads, come on, baby. There it is. Alright. The events that we just recently acquired. Come on, game. Stop being a douche. Alright, here. Goku and his friends are back. If you don't already know, these are easy farms. Especially Tarble. Charbel is a stupid easy farm. Gotank's a little harder. We'll just run through the event real quick. See if we can pull a Gotenks. I have been doing this on a lot of the videos lately, but that's just because he's not the easiest to pull, and I'm trying to pull him. But this Gotenks you can use to upgrade the super attack of your strength or the AGL Gotenks. Basically any base Gotenks unit, which I think those are the only two at the moment, you can use him to farm the super attack of. So, make sure you're not sleeping on this event. This event is awesome. Not to mention, as I showed you guys the other night, if you farm up the radishes, there are Elder Kais up for grabs, and there's at least 4, if not 5 Dragon Stones. I think it's 4 Dragon Stones for rewards, mission rewards. So, do not sleep on this. Make sure you're doing it. I'm going to see if I can grab a battle card real quick and see if we can just do a quick super attack on AGL Dab Tanks. Once again, I'm not doing this on purpose, guys. It's just the song playing in the background. Alright. Made a lot more sense with Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. He's just got a longer super attack animation. Alright. There. Would have been a lot more fun right there, but that's alright. Boom. That should end him. There we are. Battle card. Bam. Now these battle cards are a 50% chance at increasing super attack. So, again, it's a 50-50 chance. As I said, I've thrown 7 at him at this point. No, actually more than that. I threw 5. 5 last night, got 1, and 4 earlier tonight. I've thrown 9 at him and got 2 super attack. It's disgusting, but it's just... It's legitimately just luck. Ooh, we don't want awaken, we want training. Okay. Nope, let's grab... I'm just clicking like my madman. Alright, boom. You see it's 50% up here. Grab him. Confirm. Boom! Can we get good luck? We got the jam playing in the background. And nah. Of course not. Of course not. But you get the idea, guys. You should be farming these guys up. You should be using it. I mean, making sure you're doing that. Obviously, the Fusions team is here as well. I've got Panish, or however you pronounce his name. Panish looks like it makes the most sense. He's killing me though, because I know this character was designed before Ultra Instinct was a thing, but he just looks like he's got Ultra Instinct. It's killing me. I can't even look at him anymore. The way the hair is colored, the silver eyes and all that. I'm just like, dude. Anyway. Huge damage, lowers defense. Meh. He's alright. Is he an easy farm? Not really. But he is a free-to-play unit. And if nothing else, he is an AGL unit. So if you need units to go up against Frieza, probably is not a bad one to go after. Now, if you've been following along for a couple months, you know we have a tech team that dominates. And I do, in my heart of hearts, suspect any day now they're going to drop level 4 on us for Frieza. We'll see what happens. But that's a whole other kettle of fish. We'll talk about that in another video. Just wanted to quickly talk about things you should be farming tonight, stuff you should be doing. It's very early on Saturday, and I'll be producing more videos tomorrow as well. So get out there, get farming, go at it, have fun, guys. I know sometimes this gets to be a grind, but we're post-tournament. We got a ways for the next tournament. We got more cards coming out. We got things to do. Don't sit there and stress yourself stupid trying to do all these Dokkan events if you have all these other units that you can awaken so much easier. That's all I'm saying, guys. If you have any questions, as always, hit me in the comments section below. Hope to have that big update for you guys. I'm trying for tomorrow. We'll see what happens. Anyway, you can always contact me on Birdman or Booker Either way, I will lay your ass out next time.